My name is Neil Matarazzo. This is
Chelsea McLaren.
I directed I Love You Too, and she is the lead actress in the piece, as well as the writer of the piece and the producer of the piece.
Oh, wow. You have a lot to tackle. And so is this the first time you two have worked together?
No.
No. He's actually my teacher, my acting coach teacher, and so we have this really beautiful community of people who want to create movies and stories. So this was the first opportunity that we've done director, actor in a short film before, but we work together all the time.
Right.
Amazing. And can you tell me anything about your film, or is it very private?
It's basically a very intimate look at a devolution of a relationship.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay. And I won't ask you to say anything else because it's a secret. And what's your inspiration for the piece?
Real life.
Real life. Okay.
Yes, it's a real grounded piece that I think a lot of people could relate to. Doesn't matter what you are. If you're a couple and things are going south, it's really what it is, dealing with that.
Yeah. Complicated dynamics and everything I'm getting. Amazing. Speaking of complications, COVID and everything,
Yes.
I always like to talk about that process just because I know as a creative person it's chaotic.
What are you as a creative person? Let's make this about you. What do you do?
I don't want to talk about me. This is about you guys.
You're a creative person. What do you do?
A little everything. I do writing, acting. Yeah, but what was your process during this time?
Well, I work professionally as an actor.
Okay.
I'm fortunate to work a lot in television and film as an actor. I've been doing it for 35 years. But I also, like Chelsea mentioned, I teach a class in the city and then privately. And during COVID, it was kind of crazy because we went from being in person to teaching online, and you're like, how can you possibly do this? But what's interesting about that process is everybody was against it when it started, but the dynamic has completely changed now. Directors today, it used to be years ago, you'd go in a room, there'd be 10 guys auditioning. Now it's the director sits in his pajamas at home and he watches 50 guys instead of 10 guys. So the evolution of that has changed. And I first had thought for the worst part, and now it's kind of, I coach a lot of working actors around the planet, and I coach them in LA and in Europe, and it's just kind of crazy, but it's given us this access now. Do you want to talk about your process during COVID? What did you do?
Because you're the writer,
this.
yeah.
So it gave me an opportunity to hone in on what I wanted to say.
Yeah.
So
That's fantastic. Well, thank you guys for taking the
Thank
time
you for
to
having
speak.
us.
Yeah, congratulations.
Thank you very much. Oh, and we've been nominated for three awards
awards.
on this thing, so we'll see what happens. Fingers crossed.
I have my fingers crossed for you guys.
It's great to meet you all.